My name is Nova, and for the past few weeks I've been doing TikTok as somewhat of a side quest / challenge type gig. Put it this way, just last month I gained over 10,000 followers on a brand new TikTok account in just 10 days. And what's even crazy is that if you had asked me a few months earlier about TikTok, I knew nothing. Absolutely nothing about TikTok and how the algorithm even works. So take this from me, beginner to beginner, because I really don't consider myself a guru yet. Everything you need to know to grow your account from 0 to 10,000 followers in no time. I'm going to be showing you step by step how I did this and how you can do this too. And if you watch this video to the end, I'll be showing you some hidden gems I discovered along the way that you've probably never heard your favorite TikTok guru teach you on YouTube. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I do not want to waste your time, and let's jump right straight to it. So before you even think about creating your TikTok account, you got to understand that you need to have a plan. A plan basically consisting of what niche your account is going to be in, what type of videos you are going to be posting, and what posting frequency is going to be best sustainable for you. Because let's face it, this isn't prime TikTok 2019 anymore. You are not just going to blow up doing some random dance you saw some bad guy doing on your FYP.
You're a fake and a fraud.
You got to have a niche, and most importantly, you got to have a sustainable posting frequency, because growing on TikTok is a long-term thing. It's not just going to happen overnight. Obviously, there are exceptions to the rule if you are naturally entertaining or you have a very unique set of skills. You have a cutting edge over those who don't. And hey, I'm not trying to be a dick or anything, but yo, if you clicked on this video, chances are you're probably not one of them. Moving on, once you found your niche, what you want to gonna do next is that you're going to look for the top 10 creators that are currently trending in your niche. Follow them and see what type of videos they are making, see what type of videos are doing well, and those type of videos are driving a ton of engagement. Then note down 5 things they all do in their videos. It could be the hook, length, pacing, editing. Note everything and write them down. Alternatively, you can go to search and type in keywords relating to your niche, then filter it out to this month and most liked, and do the exact same thing. The whole purpose of this is just to give you a feel of the niche and space you are trying to get into. Know what kind of content works so you don't waste your time making content that don't. As a beginner, we are not trying to reinvent the wheel or something. You can do that once you're already established in the niche. Figure out what's already working and stick with it. That's it. Now that you decided upon the niche, let's get into the profile optimization of your account. A lot of people get tied up on the username and the profile picture, spend hours upon hours deciding what username to use. Honestly, in my own opinion, it doesn't really matter. Just go with something simple and easy to pronounce. Your actual name and picture will do just fine. In the case where you don't want to show your face, or maybe the account is a branded account, you can use a branded logo and your brand name. That's it. As for your bio, you really want to keep it short and clean. State the purpose of your account and why people should follow you. Also, make sure the information is easily accessible for brands and companies trying to reach out to you, because you really don't want to miss out on that TikTok bread later on in the future. Alright, so let's move on to content, which is the most important thing when you're trying to grow your account. As for how often to post, I would advise to post a ton of content at the beginning stage. Then once you're a bit established, you can dial things back a little bit. The reason is because TikTok, like every other social media, is heavily momentum based, meaning you need to constantly feed the algorithm. You need to constantly pump out content to increase momentum and drive up growth on your account. People don't really know who you are, and posting a ton will put you out there and help establish that bit of authority for you in your niche. Now, we all know posting 5 to 10 times per day is really not sustainable for most people, except you're a bot, then by all means go for it. But for most people, it's not. So once you do establish yourself as somewhat of an authority in your niche, you can dial things back a little bit and pick a posting frequency that's best sustainable for you. A good way to go about it is to pre-plan your content, meaning before you even think about creating your account, have a bunch of videos you want to post already. It could be 10, 20, 30 videos. Just have them down, so anytime you get tired or you don't have the energy to make videos, you can always refer back to those videos whenever you want.
Do not give up.
This will give you an extra edge and will help sustain that momentum. That was exactly how I started and gained over 700 followers on my first day of posting. Okay, so now I'm going to get into how you can actually get your videos seen and what exact metric TikTok looks for that are going to have to optimize towards. This is probably the most important thing you need to know when you're trying to blow up on TikTok, and if you want to remember something from this video, you're going to want to remember this. So TikTok looks for 5 main things when they are considering to rank your videos, and I'm going to be ranking them in order of importance. And that's the number of likes, comments, saves, shares, and loops a video gets. I know, pretty generic. Those 5 interactions and how often people do them tells TikToks how well people like your videos. And so the next section of this video is going to be me sharing you tips that are going to revolve around boosting these metrics in every video. So the first and most important thing that's going to determine whether your video is going to do well or not is going to be your hook. And that's basically the first few seconds that keep somebody engaged and get them to continue watching your videos. If your hook is not on point, there's really no way you're getting any video to blow up. And it's really not that hard to understand why. The way the algorithm works is that anytime you post a video, TikTok pushes it out to a small batch of people on the For You page, and how they react to it is really what's going to determine if that video is going to be pushed out more to more people. So in theory, your hook is the only way of grabbing those viewers' attention, especially on a platform like TikTok where you don't have titles and thumbnails to introduce the video. A good way of improving your hook is by letting the viewers know exactly what they're going to be walking away with in the first few seconds if they stick around and watch your videos. Or you can start by addressing a pain point that they already have and giving a solution in the middle and end of your video. Here are some examples of some really great hooks I've made. I'm going to be trying the biggest make money opportunity in 2022, affiliate marketing. So look, I've tried a couple side hustles, and here's the ones I've tried from worst to best. As you can see, both hooks were strong, direct, and straight to the point, so you can always use that as a guide when you're trying to make your videos. Now, I'm not saying all hooks should follow the same pattern. You can always experiment and see what best suits you, but this is just the one I found that works best for me. The next tip is going to be watch time. The goal of TikTok, like every other social media, is to keep people on the app for as long as possible, and you can do this by increasing your watch time on every video. A few good ways of doing this is by adding captions to your videos, special effects, looping the video, chopping down long clips into video series, and anything in general that will keep people watching on the app for longer. Just do it. I can't really go in depth into every single one of these because I can imagine this video is getting pretty long already. So I'm not going to touch the engagement side real quick. Another thing TikTok looks for when considering to promote your videos is the engagement rate. How often do people engage? How many comments? How many shares? How many saves are you getting on your videos? A few hacks I do to improve this is that first, okay, this is me getting into the hidden gems here. First, you want to turn off the download options on all your videos. Just go to settings, privacy, download, and turn off video download. The reason why we're doing this is to encourage people to save our videos more by removing the option to download while leaving people with no other option than to save our videos if by any means they need it for future reference. Remember, the amount of downloads you get is not a metric TikTok use in pushing out your videos, but the amount of saves definitely is. The next hack is going to be revolving around early engagements, and the way you can go about this is by always being the first to like and comment on your videos, replying to older comments anytime you post, and just adding basic call to action on every single one of video, literally telling people to like, share, and save your content if they found value in your videos. Nothing much to say that you probably don't know already. The next hack is going to be trending sounds. Now this one might be a bit controversial, but using trending sounds on your videos is not going to magically bring views and grow your account, especially if you're not following the trend the sound was specifically made for. Another downside to using trending sounds is that sometimes these sounds can get taken down from TikTok platform due to copyright issues. And once this happens, the videos using that sound are going to become mute and people are not going to hear what you say. You've probably come across these videos before. So that whole hack of using trending sounds in your videos and turning down the volume down to 0, I wouldn't really advise that. In terms of video length, ideally 30 to 45 seconds is usually the sweet spot, especially if you're making educational type videos. Too short and the average viewer is not going to engage because there's simply not enough content, and too long, not many people are going to watch to the end, and even if they do, they are probably going to skip some parts they found uninteresting. And yeah, I think that's probably everything you need to know to grow your TikTok account in this modern day and age. There's probably a few things here and there that I've missed because I'm not a robot, I do make mistakes. Do feel free to comment down below. I do reply to every single one of my comments, so best chances you're probably going to get a reply from me. Look, I hate being that guy, but if you extracted some value out of this video, please go down below and drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. And oh, if you're interested in seeing what happened when I tried going viral on TikTok in 10 days, click on this video right here and you will find out. Trust me, you won't regret it. Just click on it and I'll catch you guys in there. Click on it now.